Reverse vertigo. Recall fails me in moments when I wish to summon brilliance. By myself I swish, shot after shot. Watch me, can't buy a bucket. Juju musically grunt groans in his sleep beside me. My brain collapses into my chest. All words will melt like car metal down burnt road back to her. So what of it? Stuttering fate, often the awkward seems holier than suave to me. "Hey, how you doing?" says my baby kisser, mayoral-skinned doppelganger. I used to write in spasm, mid-electrocution. Now I reflect on what it felt like to and not to be. Watching myself, I miss shots, blind spectator. My 5-year-old son wins every time. I let him, sort of, throwing games for angelic bookmakers. The lopsided loan shark is me. Pay up, Honcho. Hardt never blinks. What is this about? Vague engravery. Why don't you sleep until you dream something clear? Inevitable antithesis, unless dormant other breaks in, balancing both. Wispy chances, female daddy longlegs, the rare hair on black clothing, squint-eyed measurements. The tired ant crawled from old groove, finally. Vinyl hopes dashed on MP3 silence. Laugh, science. By the time the man accepted himself, the currency had morphed. Put your wisdom to the teeth, Captain. Braiding memories, a thicker rope strangled. Of course you're going to flail, and of course that makes it worse. The hot broom swished from Berto's rhythmic sweeping. A clean sweep, something called for. Hilarious objection to. Everything, irreplaceable, irrelevant, are always hand in hand. In a gibberish phase, he thought. Dream mumbles, somehow essential to the traveling of age. This typography, passage, barren patch of map is, although seemingly out of key, the only way to arrive at the next place. The regions where the mind relaxes and sighs, yes, this makes sense, yawning out the clenchy knots, sunbathing. Someday, yeah, again, we'll saunter, but generosity and genocide both start with a G. Teaching him to spell. Coaxing giants out of mouse holes. More importantly, Juju is next to me in a nest of blankets, sleeping spread eagle on his back. The sweetest sight. Nope, the moment I start to write this photograph, the house creaks and he shifts positions. Reverse vertigo, a symptom of mine, when flying kites or moon-gazing. Silly daggers stab the shadows, bleeding something sweet. If I add too many more of these dense sentence symbol clusters, the whole thing will topple, which might not be a bad thing. Grateful for a wave goodbye. Countless sketching, charcoal scratch, what a sound, just to outline a vague structure of what it might be. So all of the extra back and forth, wrist action, seemingly monotonous ink drone is actually worth living, but not for what we thought. Burlesque immortals, striptease eternity on purgatory's stage. Whoa, buddy, that's some heavy-handed stuff. I remember in college, studying poetry, what a drag, nearly ruined the form for me, although Mukherjee was earnest and his essence echoed sweet. Some line about how we shiver strangely after peeing. It struck me, something about that noticing, incredible. For those of us who never find comfort in the sin or redemption, this other part of the map perhaps will feel more livable. Cozy at best, and obviously I'm upside down, hence the little title of this ramble, Reverse Vertigo. And yet I recall an apartment manager in Harlem telling me that we have 2, or was it 3, brains, and that our heart is the first, and that we were living wrong side up. I've spent so much time worrying that the buzzy bass and glitches will scare away the mobs who my teenager was sure would hoist him into affluence. My son builds houses out of cardboard boxes, laboring over little details, muttering he needs more tape, creating 2 mailboxes out of paper and a chimney and decor. This is the worst house. No, the best house, he mumbles, and then, hands and knees, crawls inside and waits for me to deliver mail. This is wealth, my friends. Like the time my dad winked and whispered my inheritance was the moon, and so much more. In his 80s now, his house burned down with everything he owned. Somehow it makes perfect sense for him. Poetic X-ray his trajectory this time. He will visit later, and now my house is waking, so I will open the door for Juju to pee, feed him, squeeze my family, and go about the day. Go about the day. No, I will fall into the day and wiggle around like happy sunworm. People never change until they do. Postscript. My father wrote this little poem shortly before the fire. It goes like this. The chrysalis. Did you ever wonder what happens inside one of those caterpillar coffins? It is, as you know, where butterfly candidates must go. No way around that nightmare of dissolution. Want to fly, do you? Die first. Seriously, die. Before you decide, try everything else first. Everything. Money, power, sex, suicide, not the same. It's a long list, this human experience, this upright ape history. When ready, wrap yourself in the shroud that you have always had. Curl up. Freeze. Don't fucking move. When the shroud falls away, your wings will be wet. Let the sun dry them. Feel the spontaneous smile that comes for no reason. Welcome home. Yes. Thanks, Dad. So clearly, home is not a house. A poem is not an easy out. Kevin's not a robot, and Taylor is still singing. Oh, welcome to the Pinkhurst podcast. Our guest today is Rock, my son, my favorite guy in the world. How are you, my love?
Well, good. Yeah, I'm good.
So, you were just telling me that not all dragons have fire.
Yeah.
Water dragons, earth dragons.
I didn't say earth dragons.
But isn't there an earth dragon?
Yeah.
So, we did a podcast with you a while back, a couple years ago in Venice. What's changed since then?
What do you mean by that?
Like, what is your life these days? What do you love? What do you like doing?
Playing cars.
Yep.
Playing football.
Yep.
Wrestling, reading.
Yep.
Playing basketball.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dominating everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Having skateboards.
Yep.
Yeah.
You haven't really skateboarded much recently, but...
Yeah, but I don't really want to recently.
Yeah.
I'm not
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is it like being at school? That's been a big change since last
I
episode.
wasn't at school anymore.
That's true. But what has it been like going to the wilderness school for you?
Good.
Yeah. That was a challenge for me and all of us, right?
Yeah.
Learning to be with other people.
It was.
What do you think about the world, being a human, being alive?
Well, sometimes you think it's bad, and sometimes you think it's good, and sometimes you think what's happening when you, and then sometimes I think, why are you alive?
You said something recently. I'm not quoting you exactly, but you said something about, you can say it better, but about how sometimes you feel like you don't know, like you are looking for who you really are, or you lost it, but you kind of know who you are.
Yeah, that's what I kind of think sometimes.
Can you explain what that is like? Because I think that's beautiful.
I don't really know what you're talking about.
Remember you said like sometimes you feel like you lost who you are, but you're looking for it and you sort of know who you are.
I know who I am. I found who I am.
Oh, beautiful.
Did you?
That's a good question. Funny enough, you've been helping me find who I am, and I think I have actually been coming in contact with myself. So yeah.
I've been thinking this that I probably haven't said yet, but a treasure chest harmonica.
Whoa.
It's a teeny treasure chest with little holes in it that you can blow through.
So it looks like a treasure chest, but it's a harmonica.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
It's little.
Wow.
I've been thinking about that for tomorrow and this day.
Wow. I love that. You're always inventing various things, I noticed.
Yeah, and I said we can make it. I'm going to be a mechanic when I grow up. No, a builder when I grow up.
A builder, yeah. You're going to probably be many things when you grow up because you already are many things. But I think you are a builder for sure. Musician.
Yeah.
Athlete. So I don't want to push this because I know whatever, but what do you think about what's going on right now with fires and everything? Because it is interesting to be young. And then also...
You mean like what's going on when you're young? You forgot how it is when you're young?
A little bit.
Well...
Yeah, what is it like to be young?
Well, you're a little bit more play and stuff. I mean, like...
More play?
Yeah, I don't really know what to say about being young. It's hard to explain. What do you think about all your stuff that's been happening?
Well, recently, for me, I think it's been funny enough with all the fires going on, and it's actually been kind of nice for me because I feel like I get to spend more time with you guys, and Boomba's here, and there's something about...
There's something about, like when things are bad, most things are not bad, most things are good.
Exactly. When things are bad, most things are not bad, things are good. That's what I've been feeling recently.
Yeah.
And so I've just been having a lot of sweet moments like this moment right now with you guys.
Yeah.
I feel like I've been reading a lot recently, as you know. Hess, Gurdjieff, Haruki. So I've been having fun reading and playing basketball with you. I can't believe I banged my head on the hoop and bled. I tried to block you with my head and smashed my head into the
blood in your eye.
Blood in my eye. You got a big bruise on your head from basketball.
Yeah.
Right now, we've been battling. That's been fun.
Yeah.
I
just dominated you.
Lincoln Springs, aka Babe Lincoln. Yeah, no, I was about to ask that too. Like, what you've been reading. Can you tell us about some of the books you've been reading? I know Lemon Door.
Yeah.
Dr. Dolittle.
Yeah. Just thinking of that.
Yeah.
Mr. Penguin.
Mr. Penguin.
Yeah.
You read a lot. We read a lot.
Yeah. The best time I like reading is in the nighttime, because in the daytime it's a little wah.
Wah. I agree. It is a good time at night to reflect and cozy up.
Because the daytime is more of playing, not reading.
Yeah. Sillily. It's not sillily. If we had another baby and he was a boy, you said you would name him
so-and-so. Old so-and-so.
Old so-and-so. Yeah. That would be good. But yeah, what do you think about
Mr. Donald?
Mr. Donald? Here,
Because-
Mama wants to ask a question.
I was just wondering, like,
You're
what
the guy who got dominated, and you're the guy who named yourself Lincoln Springs.
this
Yeah.
is correct. Yeah, that's me, old Linky. I was just really curious if you had like the perfect Rocco Beans day, what would that day be like?
Playing lots of basketball and telling lots of stories almost the whole day, and having sweet stuff for dessert.
That's a
Dessert
perfect
for
day.
dinner.
Dessert for dinner. That's the name of this episode. Dessert for dinner.
And playing so much.
I love that. Speak closer. A little bit, just in case. So poor Uncle Kevin doesn't have to. Yeah.
What?
No, just
No,
speak
you're doing
closer.
great.
You're doing the best. This is the best
Question.
interview I've ever had. Can Mama ask you another
Don't make
question?
me go through the microphone.
Okay. Don't mess it up, Mama.
I wanted to know, like, what do you, because you love when people tell you stories, just like off the bat, woo, telling stories. What is it about people telling you stories that you like even more sometimes than being read to?
Well, it's just that stories is about being better than being read stuff is because you get to make up your own stuff.
Yes.
What has it been like for you as the data of Rocco over the last couple months?
It's been the best time ever. I'm so grateful and having so much fun. And I feel like we've gotten into a good groove.
Yeah.
We've been in a groove since the beginning, but I just feel like recently we've been, I don't know. Poor Michael. Poor Michael. I know.
Made up to do the thing again.
I know. But yeah, no, it's been everything. And we're thinking about doing homeschooling, you and me, and obviously Mama and Baba would help too, but I'm excited about that. I just feel like you're just such a you. What's it like being Juju's mother?
Yeah, what is it like?
Being Juju's mother is
And being my mother.
being Juju and Rocco's mama is the joy of my life. It's the best in the world. I get so many snuggles, and I'm so grateful, and so many wrestles.
Yeah.
Sometimes I get kicked in the jaw or something, but it's worth it.
and sleeping when you wake up, you have a heel right near your face.
Yep, that happens a lot too. Or I'm like inches from falling off the bed and you're just like sprawled out with your legs over me.
Yeah.
Yeah, good times, you know? So that's pretty fun.
What do you think has been like for being a dad to all of us?
Well, the more that I've settled into myself and hung out just in our little world, I just feel the luckiest guy to be able to take care of the house and cook for you guys and get to snuggle with you and sleep and wake up every day. And yeah, you guys fill my plate because you're all so full of life that I don't need anything else, nor can I even handle anything else because you guys bring it all, especially with Juju, high maintenance. So yeah, Juju's here, being a fluff muffin.
Juju.
I did want to ask you
Here.
a little. Yeah, go ahead.
Juju.
Juju, what do you think about life?
Yeah. What do you think about?
You just licked the mic. You want to lick it?
That's some
Can you hear
ASMR.
that lick? That's ASMR. Juju licks. Juju, you want?
Juju's a dog.
I've been writing poetry about how Juju makes sounds in his sleep at night that he never makes when he's awake. What sounds do you make in your sleep that you don't make?
Laughing.
You laugh in your sleep.
But I do laugh sometimes, but not as much.
You laugh more in your sleep than in the day. Nice face you're making. If only We could record the face without a camera. What about baking? Or it's not even about what about baking. I want to know what it's like as a younger person.
You're talking about what's like bacon?
Bacon, pun making. No, I wanted to know if you're inclined to answer this, what it's like to create for you. Because it is different creating young than being older. And you write books and you make robots and you create things and you build houses.
Well, when you're younger, you're more creative than when you're older.
Wow. Yeah.
Why do you think that is?
Because when you're younger, it's the same with playing. Well, it's different playing like being like that and creating like that. So what is it like doing that?
I agree. Like more carefree, like you're just doing it because it's fun, not because you need something from it.
Yeah.
This is pretty fun, though.
Yeah.
Playful. I wish we get the Juju harumph.
Yeah, it's just not near the mic.
I know, frickin' Juju. We
What?
need a mic.
It's not his fault.
It's not his fault. Frickin' mics. Dog mic.
There should be doggy mics and mics they can do this from far away.
Yeah, you could lay down. It just follows you. What's it like interacting with other children? I'm curious about that. Like
We
at
can
school.
build one like that.
You seem like you get along with adults, but you also get along with children. What's the difference between being friends with children and adults?
Children is a little bit more like
yeah.
and being like that is a little bit more like like playing cars and
With
playing
adults.
wiffle ball. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah.
Yeah, we're able to find. I like the Juju bar.
What do you think is like in here in the Juju bark?
I think the Juju bark is like the best sound ever, unless it's 7 a.m. and he's wiling out on
Yeah.
an old woman in the neighborhood with a little floofy.
Yeah. Yeah. And how is that red thing going so long?
Because we're just windbagging over here.
Really? Yeah. Well, what else do you think about
I don't know.
everything?
I mean, unreal, rear wheel wheelie.
Unreal, wheel, unreal.
Hey, Rocco, what do you think about like telepathy and reading thoughts and stuff?
Unreal, rear, wheel, unreal. Unreal, rear, wheel, really.
What do you think about reading thoughts?
You have to stop and then start doing all that. But reading thoughts, you mean like, what do you mean by that?
Like being able to read our minds or Juju's mind.
I can't read your mind, just sometimes.
Sometimes.
It's hard to. I can't.
I understand.
Whatever. What do you guys think about everything? Both of you.
I just think it's fun to be here right now, and I want to keep playing and seeing what happens. And
Yeah.
I remember you woke up one morning and you were like, Mama,
Close to the mic.
what's the universe made of? And I was like, that's a really good question. And you said, I know. It's made of stardust. Do you remember that?
Juju's eating a tissue under the bed.
Dude, you see
But really, that's just stardust eating stardust, so it's all good.
Well, it's not really stardust, actually.
I think it is. Sort of.
You're right.
So anything else you want to say? Because I'm ready to go ball.
No, not right now. It has to be a little more time.
Well, then you got to pop off with something.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, you got to bring the heat, the fire. What's on your mind? What's on your mind? Because I'm out of it.
You gotta say something.
I haven't been wanting to talk so much, so
But then why'd you decide to do this?
Wide awake, laying here, thinking about falling tears, forming lakes, all these years. away.
Moon language, all inside you. Alright, got it.
Sweet, fine, hard to find. Moon language, all inside you. Speak strange, I kinda like it. Space bones, arrowhead. Make it bed, I don't want to. Sleepyhead, pillow dangerous. I'm talking about sweet fang to catch you off guard. I'm talking about sweet fang, the way she bites, the way she bites. I'm talking about sweet fang to catch you off guard. Keep talking about sweet fang, the way she bites, the way she bites me. A little bit too much for the moment. Saw the alarm, I was feeling lonely. One shot to the face of the phony. Heal the pain, let the rain flow. Kill the name, let the man be. Held a frame, sell the brain, wow. Well, the strange set the flame free. She opened her mouth again. Trippy lip red told me not rap, but no choice, I'm a dog in a cat's hood. Tchotchke on the dash in the fast lane. PCH, hear the birds in the background. Stop playing, I'm the man with the sound now. Never mind, I'll be gone by the time that you're back. You can have the crown, I'll be that lunatic on the corner that you pity as you pass by. Fair enough, I'm a fool, give you dap. Either way, all love till it cause heart attack. Give you dap. Either way, all love till it cause heart attack, yeah.